Your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy, and today we're shooting an episode on the best pinball manufacturers. Yes, there is a list. I am a 2-year seasoned veteran of pinball at this point. I have played more games than you could possibly fathom on pinball machines beyond virtual pinball. But that said, I wanted to give you all a list of my favorite manufacturers based upon quality, price points, the whole nine, off of actually playing the games. Now, again, there's a lot of pinball companies that have come out this year as well as last year that I have not had the chance to play. So obviously I will give them a credit based upon who they are and what I am hearing. But as far as my list is going to be concerned, it's going to be based upon games I've actually played, brands I've actually played, so that way I could give you my foresight into this area. Now, number 5, this will be a top 5 countdown. So basically, number 5, I'll say American Pinball. American Pinball has come a far way, let's just be real. I think that they're improving their gameplay. I think their flow is getting better. Price point isn't super bad. The games that I have played, I have actually enjoyed, ironically. I think that American Pinball is working out the code, kind of getting a little bit more into theme-based games, which is good. Don't get me wrong, American Pinball does have the ability to make great games without having a license, per se. But of course, bringing in the draw of other customers, I think that would allow American Pinball to gradually grow even more. They've got a good format and they're getting there. Number 4 on the list is going to be Spooky. I think Spooky has been doing a really good job. I think the quality for the playfield has gotten there. They've done a great job there. I think their price point has gone up a little bit, like most companies have in 2021 going into 2022. I feel like he is improving. And Spooky is improving on their flow. I think that the pros for Spooky are, they seem to be a little bit better on the playfield recently. Now, what I will say is, flow can be a little bit better. They are working currently to get that better. Obviously, with some of the more recent releases, the flow is starting to get there. Beyond that, my number 3 rated manufacturer is going to be JJP. Some people would fight me over that. Let's just be real. But also, I got to take into consideration all the things that have happened, the games that I played. JJP is beautiful. They're Ferraris. Let's just be real. Flow can be dragging a little bit. It can be blocky on JJPs. Integration is good. They do a very long kind of coded kind of gameplay, which I actually enjoy. But at the same time, problems with playfields, the cost of the machine, that really kind of adds into why I rank the game that I'm ranking as far as the manufacturers. As JJP is on its way up, if they could get quality control down, and this is a general thing, don't think that JJP is the only one that has problems. If they could get quality control down, and they could charge the prices that they charge and keep their machines in top class condition, I think JJP has a really, really high ability to be a top-rated number 1 moving forward. But I rate them as my 3rd manufacturer at this point because cost is very high for what you get at this point, although they're beautiful. Let's just be real. And again, I'm unbiased. I'm not being paid off here. I'm giving you the facts. These are the realities of what I have played, and I played a lot of games, so just take my experience for what it's worth. Number 2, believe it or not, I was torn here. Right, I was really torn. I kind of wanted to do a number 1 with 2 companies because let's just be real. Number 2 is Chicago Gaming Company. I would almost rate them in number 1. That is how close this is, and I had to put them in a position. Chicago Gaming Company has done a fantastic job. Price point is there. They're putting out quality products. The flow is good on the games that they're putting out. They're vetted classics. And again, we're going to see where Chicago Gaming goes with some of the other games that they put out, not remakes. But right now, Chicago Gaming quality control seems to be good. They play well. They flow well. The price points are good. They've got it right in the position to actually win. And that's why I rate Chicago Gaming number 2 at this point. I think they've really dialed it in. I think their team has done a great job, and I think they're on their way up. They could even be a number 1, being truthfully honest with you, if not a number 1 already. Stern Pinball does take number 1, and people would fight me over that too, right? Stern Pinball, I have to be real. Stern Pinball has quality control issues like a lot of these other companies. But I will be very factually stating that I've had some issues, and Stern, although it might have been delayed, they got it fixed, right? They were able to fix it. Most of these other companies are very diligent about that too. Now, what I do like about Stern Pinball is they do have price points for the average player, right? The Pro is the average blue-collar player's game and price point. You know, all these other companies are pushing their price points too high. Don't get me wrong. I see why they're doing it, because there's demand. But they also have to have an entry point here for people that don't make enough money to afford pinball but can get into pinball. They have to keep that into mind. And the Home Edition is kind of that way of doing it without it being a commercial machine. Stern has thought this out. I think they're doing a great job there. They've got entry points of HE. They got entry points of Pro. They go Premium, Elite, right? The other thing is Stern Pinballs just flow. They shoot really well. I mean, their designers do a good job, right? They really do. That is why Stern is number one, not only from price point, quality control, theme, integration and licensing, cost, and just fun factor, right? I score on fun factor. I want to have fun when I'm playing a machine. I don't really care. I mean, license is great, but if it's fun and it keeps bringing me back, I'm gonna buy their machine. So anyway, Stern does take the number one slot, and it was very close. Chicago Gaming is almost tied with them. But anyway, this is my top 5 countdown. Now, I do want to have a couple key notables there. I wanted to add these in there. I have not played these games. I do know a lot of people that have. So again, there's a couple other notables that are in here, which is Pinball Brothers with Alien, right? Pinball Brothers seems to be taking swings. They're coming out with a great machine. They had some issues. They stumbled. They got right back up, and they fixed all the problems, and they seem to be doing a really good job. So notably, keep an eye out for Pinball Brothers. The other thing is Haggis. Haggis, man, I mean, they got an indestructible playful, for God's sake. I mean, if they could figure it out, why haven't Stern and everyone else figured this out? Come on. Haggis, great job. I have heard many people that have gotten Haggis machines. They enjoy them. They're well built. These things are actual cabinets. They are great games. They are physically put together the way that they should be. And you're getting a lot of quality out of Haggis from what I'm hearing. I've also talking to Haggis through email, getting specs on their machines. And it just seems like Haggis has a really good, high quality machine that they're going to be putting out from Fathom in the future to other machines that they're going to be building. Now, I also want to bring up Dutch. Believe it or not, a lot of people have gotten to Big Lebowski, and there's some issues with some of them, but they've been fixed. It's hard to get parts. It's been fixed. But Dutch quality, from what I've been hearing from a lot of my friends, actually there's 2 friends specifically that have told me that they've gotten the machines. They enjoy them. They enjoy them a lot. So Dutch, we should keep an eye out on them. Now, I've never played a Pinball Brothers, a Dutch, or a Haggis. This is all feedback from people that I trust in the community that have given me positive reviews of those machines. So beyond that, the top 5 that I gave you, which 5th place was American Pinball, Spooky was 4th, JJP was 3rd, Chicago Gaming was 2nd, and Stern Pinball was 1st. I have played all of their machines, almost all of them. And I'm basing my decision off of my ranking, off of games that I've actually played physically over and over again. So anyway, put your comments below. What are your thoughts? What is your top number 1? What is your number 2? What do you like about some of these manufacturers? What do you not like? This is a great forum for us to actually put this information out there. But anyway, I appreciate you watching today. I truly do. Please like and share and all that garbage. But anyway, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. Till next time, this is your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy signing off. Thank you.